Hi everyone, I'm your host, owner, and creator of The Mix. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you to everyone for your support. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to my day one subscribers. I need for you all to listen to this video. Yes, listen to it from beginning to end. Continue to engage in the comment section respectfully. Also, head on over to the community section. I have some polls going on. Vote, 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 vote. Again, thank you guys for your support. And let me jump right into the topic.
Hey everyone, I just want to hop on here really quickly. Hope your day is going well. Again, to those who are new to my channel, I'm your host, owner, and creator of The Mix. Yes, your girl, owner, host, and creator of this channel. And I pre-record most of my videos. And let me jump right into the topic. I know this might be a little sensitive, especially for LeBron sexual fans, which I'm not a fan of LeBron. Michael Jordan is the only GOAT for me, followed by Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Mr. Kobe Bryant. But this video is about, as you can see, Bronny James. Bronny James. And first and foremost, I would like to say as well, I pray that he and his family are doing well overall, mentally and emotionally, and that Bronny James has a successful recovery. Successful recovery, because when it comes to heart issues, cardiac arrest, that's something incredibly serious, very serious. So let me go ahead and dive right into the conversation topic at hand. And hopefully this is not ultra sensitive to anyone, but here on the mix, sometimes I dive into probably unpopular opinions or unpopular topics, or I might come from a different perspective or angle. You know, I may not follow the bandwagon. So with that being said, do you believe that Bronny James stock has dropped? And I say that respectfully. I can say that even with myself. If something, God forbid, something terrible happens, my family, whatever, I'm not going to be posting content like I used to, probably. So, of course, people are still going to go on with their lives, business as usual. I might not be as marketable, because I have this situation going on in my life. So again, the question is Bronny marketable? Do you all believe that a team will risk signing Bronny James? Is there a liability attached to him now? You know, I don't know if you all remember, I think Shaquille O'Neal's son experienced some type of heart related issue that his Shawnee O'Neal, you know, to my understanding, I'm just paraphrasing and going off of memory, because this happened some years ago, probably about 2, 3 years ago, I think. Don't quote me on that. But I remember, to my understanding, Shawnee O'Neal, of course, she making sure that her kids, as a mom, should, are not to take anything away from Savannah, to say that she didn't make sure Bronny was doing fine health wise, but Shawnee O'Neal took her son um, to the doctor, I guess his annual whatever, and the physician discovered some type of issue with his, I think, heart. So yeah, and I think he too was slated to go to the NBA and was top prospect as well. So I mean, to my understanding, he's doing well, but he's playing in the G League. So, but not to say that he can't be performing at a higher level in the future. But his stock did go down. Shaq and Shawnee's son stock went down because he was the talk. He was buzzing around the NBA through all the major networks and sports networks and all of that. I forgot the young fellow name. What's his name? Oh gosh, forgive me. But yeah, so do you all believe that Bronny James will probably experience the same thing in terms of market wise? Maybe he may have to take it light or easy. And hopefully, whatever happened was just a one time thing. But do you believe any league or organization will bring him aboard? And will that be a risk? In my opinion, it would definitely be a risk. there's a liability attached. It's just like if you think about the everyday workspace, and that's why some people they don't divulge a lot of information to people they work with because it's just somebody always trying to take your place, especially if you're on a different trajectory or a different path, and it's always competition out there. There's somebody else that's more skilled, more marketable, with no health issues than you. So, I mean, that's just something to think about. And I say this respectfully, but and I'm outdoors, you guys, so my apologies for the background noise. But you know me, your girl, just got to try to stay active as consistent as possible. So, but what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Do you believe Bronny James' stock has dropped? Do you believe his stock has dropped? In my opinion, and I say this respectfully, I do believe his stock has dropped. It has, because this is something that has to be monitored, has to be checked, has to be, consistently now. It's not just a this one time. It's not just a okay one time situation, and we're not going to check. We're not going to follow this. We're not going to do follow ups. No, this is an ongoing thing in terms of his health. So you don't want something, even if it's technically a one time thing. You still have to track it, trace it. You still have to just be conscientious. But I'm saying from a medical perspective, you have to be keep your head on a swivel. So, and I'm sure his mom, moving forward, is going to ensure that probably with all of her kids. So she's probably going to ensure that they go through a complete, comprehensive health check, health screening on a consistent basis instead of probably maybe once a year, maybe a couple times a year. So, but yeah. But like this video, share this video, you guys. Again, I just wanted to hop on here really quickly. And I'm not coming from a malice perspective because of how I feel about the dad, LeBron James. And I like LeBron, seems like, as a person. But as a player, I just think, in my opinion, I've said this before on previous content, that I just think he's overrated. That's just my opinion. But as far as basketball concerned, beautiful family, all of that, yeah. But yeah, he's an overrated manufactured player to me. That's just it. You know, he has skills, all of that, but he's overrated. So,
But yeah, you guys, this is something medically that will probably follow Bronny for the rest of his life, even if he's not in the league. This is something that has been discovered early on in his life. And in my opinion, from a medical perspective, and I'm not a physician, I do believe when things are discovered, it's tracked. It's tracked. And not to just tell my business, but just for example, with me, I had to get a biopsy done. So they placed a marker, a tracker in me. So all of this is on file. Thank God that things worked out in my favor. Thanks, praise to God, all is well. However, I'm being monitored. I'm being monitored, you guys. My physician monitors me, annually or every 6 months in that space, in that area. I am marked now as having a concern because of the changes in my body, my tissues, my breast tissues. So this is on record, So in terms of Bronny James, this is something that medical professionals will continue to track, and just thank God, whatever it is, hopefully is not ongoing, but is noted now rather than later. So okay, now you have certain information up front. Now you know which way to possibly, you have all this information, you probably know which way to possibly go in terms of whatever your career aspiration is, whatever health wise, what to probably take it easy. I don't know if he may not even be diagnosed with anything. However, it's just good that whatever, it's not good that this happened. I don't, wish this on anyone, but it's good that this, whatever it is, they're paying attention to it now while he's young, whether as opposed to later on in his life when things may be too late or too advanced or something like that, possibly. So question is, do you think LeBron is putting pressure on him? Because I seen someone did some content on that, and that was interesting, an interesting point. I just thought that, in my opinion, I just think that he has a great relationship with his kids because he had them young. So it's just like I had my oldest young, and we just have a good relationship. I don't know. It's just, and I think Bronny probably just, he's interested in playing sports. I don't think pressure is. I think, if anything, his dad is probably playfully competing with him. Not playfully in a sense that he's not challenging him or whatever, but like, hey, I don't think LeBron is putting pressure on him. But let me know what your thoughts. Drop it in the comment section. Do you believe LeBron James? Because that was an interesting point someone made on another channel, saying that they believe that LeBron James, the dad, is putting pressure on his son. I don't know. I don't know about that. I just think because LeBron is who he is and he's popular and he's this top athlete and all of that, although I don't see him as a top athlete, but that's what it is on paper, and we're not going to get into stats, but I digress. So, but yeah, so I just see him as, he's this popular and high level player, and just like how they expected for Michael Jordan's kids to be these top players and this and that, but Michael Jordan's boys didn't, in my opinion, have the gift of the goat. So and it's okay, and I say that respectfully, but I mean, some kids may have it, some they don't, so I don't think it was pressure at all. But so let me know your thoughts. So do you believe Bronny James stock has dropped? In my opinion, like I said, I do believe so, because this is a liability now, and you see what happened to Shaquille O'Neal's son. You see what happened to that football player earlier this year, and I don't even think he's in a league anymore. I don't know. I haven't been tracking that. So if you know anything different, drop a comment. That's a liability when you get into cardiac arrest and a serious medical condition like that, and having someone on the field. Like I stated before earlier, I do not believe Shaquille O'Neal's son is in the league, but I think he's playing in the G League, which is, it's fine, it's mild or whatever. So I don't know if a team is going to ever pick him up, but I'm quite sure that his health situation is ongoing, is being monitored, is being tracked, because he did undergo a procedure. So, but yeah, so just let me know your thoughts about this, and I hope I didn't offend anyone. That's not my intent. And prayers up for the entire family, especially Bronny James, for a good recovery, and that hopefully this was just a one-time thing. There's nothing huge or substantial to be concerned with, but I'm sure he's going to possibly have to make certain decisions himself, because he's now a young adult in terms of health wise. Of course, you're able to consult your parents and this and that, but hopefully Bronny doesn't feel the pressure or the need to follow the trajectory of his dad. I hope that's not the case, because the last thing you want to happen is a horrible medical situation occur because you're pushing yourself. I'll say, hey, they are billionaires. I think the James family are billionaires now. I mean, no pressure, no pressure. I don't know. And I get if someone has passion, and perhaps Bronny has passion for the game and love for the game because of his dad, and his dad is like his hero, and it should be. His dad should be his hero. Any parent should be their child's hero, so, and that's cute. I like that. But let me know your thoughts. Drop a comment, everyone. Thank you all for your support. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.